this just my thing though. Shout out to my brothers, the knuckleheads, repping for my boys. Hey man, it's just what I want to know, man. And it's clear as day how people in this world so fucked up. Y'all don't think the Aces selling out every game has something to do with viewership? How many other teams sold out every game? I'll let y'all sit on that and hold that one. Shout out to the Aces. Keep doing y'all thing. Asia, Kelsey, Plum, all y'all. Keep doing y'all thing. 2, I'm not surprised because that's what this world is. Y'all sad. A motherfucker can cheat and take steroids to win and y'all still support him. That's sad. But that goes to show why a lot of y'all sit on Instagram and ain't accomplished nothing in life. Ain't won, ain't did nothing. Because y'all support cheating. If you got to cheat to win in anything, you're not that. You're not really good. And you don't belong doing that if you got to cheat. It's just that simple. Real winners never respect cheaters. I never cheated a day in my life in any sport and never will. And been a champion on every level. If you got to cheat, you don't belong in the sport. I can't believe they just banned him for a year. They should have banned him for life. Ain't got enough confidence in yourself, so you got to cheat.
All right, man, let's talk about Devin Haney said that he's suing Ryan Garcia. I kind of had a feeling that would happen. Taking legal actions. I'm guessing civil. I think they should take criminal actions at some point. You know, Floyd was known for implementing random drug testing throughout boxing. Devin Haney could be the symbol of harsh and strict punishment. Now, I may do a live by the time y'all see this on Friday, a vertical live more than likely. I have a problem with the suspension being backdated till April. All right, that's just my opinion. So Ryan was suspended, I guess, to the day of when he failed the drug test, and they really gave him a slap on the wrist. And I'm gonna speak on that a little bit further, probably on that live if I get to it. Maybe we do an improv live Saturday morning. Then y'all probably see this video, but maybe I'm gonna post it today. How about that? We gonna move over our 5 o'clock video, and I'm gonna post this today. I don't even know it's 5 o'clock. Oh, I keep pushing the Bill Belichick movie video back and forth. I keep pushing that shit back. But hey, rest in peace, rest in power to the sister Leah. But nonetheless, bro, it is what it is, man. I just feel to the point where it's kind of in life, man. I remember growing up, man, and you know, we would get in trouble. And I remember one time, me and my friend got suspended because somebody threw a football in the back of my head. And I thought it was him, so I started swinging on that nigga. And you know, we got suspended, whatever. He got a slap on the wrist. Nigga, I got punished. So every time when I was younger, I would see people get in trouble, but the punishment would be 5 or 10 times harsher on me. Every time, no matter who I was with, you know, I would see people get the same bad grades, and they would get a slap on the wrist. I would see people, you know, I wasn't even into stealing. And they would get a slap. But I know when the penalty came to me, it was steep, it was harsh, it was over harsh a lot of the times. And a lot of the time, that just, you know, it made you really it made me be a law-abiding citizen. But for the most part, I just knew life wasn't fair. I knew it was a different set of rules for everybody. You know, oh, his mother died, or he's a star at this, or we feel bad about his situation. No matter what I was going through, the punishment was harsh. And I appreciate that at the end of the day. You know, appreciate that. But, you know, Ryan Garcia, you know, he negotiated his suspension with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. It's crazy. You negotiated suspension. You lie on multiple companies. Had the shoe been on the other foot, and had Devin lied about multiple companies, all them companies be suing him. And like I told y'all, man, there's no place in America, there's no place in the world for black American men. And I understand why Tariq Nasheed, you know, created the Foundation of Black America. And I understand what Dr. Umar's saying. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, it's really foundational black American men. FDBAM. And that's pushing it. Because, you know, a lot of us want to go our separate ways and don't support the cause. They defend Brad. They defend Keisha. We don't defend each other first. You know, but for Devin, I agree with him bringing legal action. I think no, make it civil, make it criminal and civil. If you can bring criminal action and criminal charges, criminal and civil, the standard need to be set, because Nevada did not come down harsh enough. You did not get an apology from Ryan Garcia, so there's no remorse, there's no sorrow. And if you think about it, before the fight, he said it on a couple occasions leading up to the fight, and he said it right before they went to the ring. He said, I'm going out there to try to kill Devin Haney. He said before the fight that Devin Haney will not be the same. He will not be the same when I'm done. So he knew exactly what he was doing. He was cheating. And a lot of these brothers out here, I see a lot of black boxers, and they sent team, and I'm going to say it specifically, a lot of them seem to be from Philadelphia, and a lot of them seem to be from Baltimore. Take it what you want to take it for. A lot of them brothers in Philly, I hear they got a problem with Devin because, or quote unquote, he's a fake Muslim. Let's not talk about all the bullshit y'all do in Philly that's not Muslim-like. Come on, let's talk about that right now. Y'all ain't perfect Muslims. And all y'all Christian folk like Ryan Garcia who claim, and don't forget, Ryan Garcia said some disparaging things about the Muslim religion. Y'all ain't got no issue with that. I'm telling y'all, man, no matter what you join, Christianity, Bloods, Crips, Muslim, Islam, whatever you choose to join, it's all the same shit. Motherfuckers jealous. You know, you go to the church, you know, they comparing, oh, Sister Lauren is some bullshit. They talking shit about it. Oh, that shit all the same. Really, it's every man for himself. Right? It's every black man for himself. And that's the reality of it. It's something so simple as this. You know, he still lost, and it had nothing to do with it. It had everything to do with it. It was about skill. Do you understand? When I go to local fights, the biggest difference between local fights and a professional fight is not the skills difference. It's not the skill set. You know the biggest difference between a prize fighter and them local fighters, and really good local fighters, is conditioning. A lot of them brothers got to work construction. They work a 9 to 5. They work a job, and then they got to go train. The prize fighters, they got the pre-diems and the training expenses. They ain't got to work a 9 to 5. They got the money behind them. They don't have to work a 9 to 5. You know? So they can train, and they got the best nutrition. They got the best protein. They can hire nutritionists. They got the best trainings, and they got the best facilities. Remember on fight night when you started off, and you started off in the bullshit ass gym when you coming up? So that's the biggest difference. In performance enhancing drugs, the number one, and that drug in particular helps you lose weight and maintain lean muscle. Do you know how hard that is? Because when you cutting weight, you cutting into water. Once you cut into water, that's a problem. Once you cutting too much in water, because once you start cutting water, your brain sits in water. And then it also becomes a problem when you start to cut into muscle. That's when your injuries start to happen. See, a lot of these niggas don't know this. Even these boxers don't know shit about their body. So if I got a drug or a legal drug that allows me to maintain my muscle mass, my lean muscle mass, and cut weight, and I came in overweight, and I tested positive for another drug, they say that got flushed out because I masked it probably with an IV or something else. Yes, the performance enhancing drugs are for recovery. They're for conditioning. Boxing is a sport of attrition. I'm telling you, that's the biggest difference I see from prize fighters and local fighters is the conditioning. That's the biggest difference I see is the conditioning, the stamina. So you give a drug that's going to give you the conditioning and the stamina to continue to hold your power, to hold your speed, to hold your focus. That's another thing people don't talk about, to hold your focus for 12 rounds. So I'm just as powerful and conditioned as round 1 as round 12. Meanwhile, this kid had to make weight. I blew the weight off, so that made me fresher too. Meanwhile, this kid had to make weight. He had to cut the weight. You know, he didn't use performance enhancing drugs. He tested clean. So his condition is dropping off round after round after round. And if the shit didn't matter, then why a lot of y'all brothers for years sit there and protect Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, a man who never tested positive? If it didn't matter, why y'all never held Floyd feet to the fire, a lot of y'all fighters? These niggas just some hypocrites. They jealous because they broke. They jealous because they don't know they daddy. They jealous because they daddy came manage and promote them, right? They jealous because they don't want Devin to get in the ring with Tank. They protecting another grown-ass man that talk a lot of shit that should have to handle his business on his own. Can't none of you niggas walk in the ring with him, but they know that, so they want to stand around the ring and protect him from having to get in the ring with any competition. Mark my words. It was the same thing when they talking about Bud was trying to call Earl out after the Danny or the Ugas fight, or whatever fight, and the fans surrounding him in the crowd like these niggas some hoes, bro. Straight up and down. But nonetheless, yeah, criminal and civil charges. They didn't force him to say an apology. They making Kevin Hart still apologize from some tweets 50 years ago. And won't let him do the Academy Awards. See, they didn't make the man apologize. He ain't called Devin like, my bad. They ain't here make him admit nothing. This motherfucker still lying, talking about he a child of God. Child of Satan. Piece of shit. And Devin and Bill better than me because I would hire some motherfuckers to break his legs. I would hire somebody to break his motherfucking legs and knock his daddy out. Them nappy-headed comments that he made? Absolutely not. So, of course, this is why a lot of brothers have a lot of issues in the free world. We are taught that, don't go to the police. Don't use the legal system in your favor. That's all you can do. That's all we can do is use the legal system to our favor. That's all we can do. So when it's time to press charges, call the police with niggas tripping, and you a law-abiding citizen, do so. Lawyer up. Now he's citing that, the purse bid only getting him $1.5 million. He's saying that hurt him. That hurt his pockets. Him losing. He said he ain't made $1.5 million since he joined Matchroom. So him losing to Ryan has done emotional and financial support and debilitated him in his journey in boxing. Now he said he ain't made a decision on the Sandor Martin fight or nothing like that, and they gonna make a decision. So at the end of the day, it hurt his pockets. It hurt his reputation. He physically don't even know if he gonna be the same fighter again. And seeing him on SportsCenter talking about after news came out saying. He said, I've been in there with a lot of great fighters. I've never been bested like that. He said, I didn't blame Ryan. He took his loss like a man. He took his loss like a man. He didn't no excuses, no nothing. He took his loss like a man. And everybody that seen Devin lose, that was pro Devin, we did videos. We didn't hide nowhere. We talked about him losing. We gave Ryan Garcia full credit and Derrick James full credit. Wasn't nobody speculating like Fondor or Lubin, or wasn't nobody saying his gloves was loaded or he was on steroids. I said that's the best I seen that motherfucker look. I didn't like that he blew off weight, and I didn't know about the illegal IV until he revealed that by running his mouth like a chatty patty. But nonetheless, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, I agree with him. He ain't say I'm sorry. He ain't made a public apology. He ain't asking for grace. And I'm telling y'all, that's why I said in the beginning, it's a different set of rules for everybody. Life ain't fair. And when you see somebody work their way up to this level, or work, even if you think they ain't shit, this motherfucker worked his way up to being a cashier, to work at McDonald's, or he worked his way up to being a manager at Best Buy. Man, that motherfucker, you don't know what he had to do to get there. And what he had to survive and the obstacles that he had to go through to get to where he at. And get to where you at. Don't nobody know the struggles. It was hard for you to wake up today, get out and go to work. And whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? How hard it is when somebody disrespects you not to haul off right in their shit. That shit hard. But I'm telling y'all, it's a different set of rules for black men and for everybody else. So that's just what it is. And I don't really understand why this dude come out every day. He hit his car remote starter and it's hot than a motherfucker. He come out every day, start his car like it's in the cold. Like, nigga, it's not cold. Like, you don't have to start your car in the heat. But nonetheless, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, man. I appreciate y'all for blessing the kid with y'all presence today, man. Best way you can help me right now is go to Rumble, Goodfella TV. Follow me on Rumble, create an account. Appreciate that. So we can start streaming live on there, live on Instagram. Check out the Patreon. I appreciate everybody supporting the kid on the Patreon. You know, hit the link tree. You can find the Patreon, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch, everywhere. Facebook, we just monetized over there. So appreciate y'all. I tried to sell the Facebook page, and I tried to give it away. Nobody wanted it. You know, now I'm almost sitting at 20 racks. So I've been sitting at 10 forever. I just ain't put no work into it in some years. But hey, glad I revived it. Hopefully y'all enjoying the content over there a little bit different. Peace.